Hey guys, Patrick here from Nolan Riding. Welcome back to the how-to series. What we're going to do today is work on our flat corners. Flat corners, why? Why even bother? Berms are where it's at, that's all you want to ride is berms. However, you're going to encounter flat corners all over the place, and there's hardly a trail that doesn't have some sort of flat surface, and they can be frightening. It can be a point of riding where you feel like you're losing traction or you brake check. So what we're doing today is learning how to get a little bit more speed, control, and confidence through our flat corners. How we're going to do that is using our familiar ready position. We're going to be descending down our trail. We see our flat corner coming up. We're going to get low. We're gonna look and we're gonna lean, okay? But the key difference between this and a bermed corner is that the looking and the low is exactly the same, but the lean is gonna be different. For a flat corner, we're gonna lean the bike, but we're gonna keep the body more upright to counterbalance. Because if we lean the bike and the body in a flat corner, that's where washout city happens, and that's no fun. So that's what we're all about today with our flat corners. How I like to teach my flat cornering exercises is the 3 L's. So looking, because that initiates bike body steering. Low, which is your ready position. And lean. And that's me dipping the bike, leaning it into the corner I'm going. But we're gonna add a couple things here. So whether you wanna have even pedals or you wanna drop your outside foot, it's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you one way is better than the other. But what I do like to do is I like to get a nice 90 in my upper arm as I come through the corner. And why I do that is because that allows me to put more pressure through the side tread of my front wheel. And that's gonna help me stay on line and keep more traction through my turn. So as you approach your flat corner, you're looking ahead, you've already chosen your line. You get low because you want a greater sense of stability and a lower center mass so the bike will track better. And then experiment with making a 90 in your top hand, top elbow, to create pressure through your bar as you look and lean the bike through the turn. All right, go out there and experiment with that. So you've been working on looking, getting low, and leaning your bike. You've gone left, you've gone right. So now let's go left, right, and let's do a little slalom. It's gonna challenge you to sync your turns and serpentine, and it's really gonna give you that sense of like getting low, looking, seeing if you can lean and angle the bike, unloading it, and coming into your next turn. And you can actually find a sense of rhythm, and you'll know when you're getting your nice angulation, because one corner will just kind of fade into the next. So there's a sweet spot. It takes a ton of practice, but it's gonna really incorporate everything you've been practicing on flatland. So you've got to look, you've got to be low for traction. See if you can flare that top elbow to get a little bit of extra stability through your front wheel. And for extra kicks, as you get to the apex of your flat turn, see if you can't just give it a little pump, right? You're already low, see if you can't just give it a little compression to see if you can squeeze out a bit of traction through your side tread. Give that a whirl, see how it goes, and I'll do a little demo for you here. So your slalom drill is going to be an excellent way to practice your consistency as you work on your flat corners. But you're probably asking, how fast should I do this drill? Okay, so if you're newer and you're working on flat cornering, slower is going to be better. It's going to give you more time to make sure your technique is there and that you're feeling the bike. Slow can be smooth and smooth can be fast. If you're more experienced, that's where you can actually start to increase the speed and experiment with a little bit of pump as you come through the apex of your slalom. But again, don't put the cart before the horse. Ease into it and really just ride within your limit, because what you're in search of the ragged edge, right? That sweet sensation of like traction just on the edge of no traction. So that takes time and experience to find that sweet spot. So ease into it and work through this in a slow progression and add speed as you gain confidence. That concludes our flat cornering how-to. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Don't forget, you can practice this anywhere you've got a long stretch of track. That could be a driveway, that could be a grass field with a slight slope. I'm on 2nd Avenue at Heartland. Nothing fancy, but it's got enough space and run out for you to get a little bit of rhythm through your slaloms. Part 2, we're going to do a how-to on bermed corners. So everybody loves berms, and that's what we're all about coming up next.